from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. This is the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 10 seed in this playoff, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. Returner looking to create better field position. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. So the Nebraska Cornhuskers offense comes on the field to open this game. Down to the final 8 now. Quarterfinal matchups at neutral locations, Kirk. And that means one team, which won a conference championship, is rested. The other team is coming off an emotional win just a week ago.
And, Chris, the prevailing thought would be, boy, the team that gets a chance to rest would be in a better position. But as we saw in 2024, the teams that got that rest, they lost their rhythm. And I think the teams that had a chance to play, they continue to stay in their routine, and it really benefited them. Let's see how it plays out today.
And the tailback's got it again. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Moving up for the first down to the 37.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get them off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance.
They trapped him for a sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
Makes the catch in space. And they convert on third down. Move the ball to the 36. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at second and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Third and short here in this playoff game, the 8th play of the drive. Can he make it to the marker? And he'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down. So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field and they'll go for it. A running play called on fourth down. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football in timing and rhythm, everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Receiver makes the catch. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4.
Boy, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start.
Touchdown, Cornhuskers, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. Come on in the playoff game, Kirk. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. So the Oklahoma Sooners offense out there for their first possession. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Comes up with the catch. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or are they going to settle out and bring the pressure.
Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They bring it down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 49. The Sooners getting set on 1st and 10. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a 1st down. Here's the 2nd down play. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Because this is what I love about the legacy of the Nebraska linebacker is the ability to get after the quarterback like this. I mean, think about some of the guys that you and I have had a chance to watch wear that uniform. Back in the old days, it was that half jersey, right? Guys like Trev Alberts and Robert Thomas and Terrell Farley in the mid-90s on that national championship team. Levante David, who's a great pro, but got it all started right there in Lincoln.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Caught behind the line. It's Walters. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Short completion there. 2nd down coming up. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and he cannot quite hold on down there in the end zone. Would have been a great pick. Instead, a 3rd down play coming up. After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. Intercepted in the end zone.
Chris, the quarterback here just simply puts the ball up into the air to give his wide receiver a chance to high point the ball. But the defender does a good job of stepping in front of him and going up to bring it down. Let's see if this one comes back to haunt him.
And this is going to wind up as a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play by this defense, and the only way they can score points without getting a turnover. That should give this team a spark.
Quick spin on the run. And they begin the drive here, set up at the 30. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Throwing off play action. That'll be a sack. The defense has the last word here in this period. Booker, Nebraska has the lead here. We've reached the end of 1 in this quest to move 1 step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's running out of time here. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down. And the Sooners bring their punt team onto the field. Trying to kick it away, up in this team of field position. Fielding the punt, looking to improve field position here. And the returner is brought down. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. Remember the last time out there, they surrendered a safety. They got to regroup from that right away. A quick juke to get free. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Boy, Chris, this back is so talented. Picks up another first down. The Nebraska faithful love to see the ball in his hands, just like they love to see the backs over the years. Think about T.O., Tom Osborne, when he had the backs going, Mike Rozier, and Lawrence Phillips, and Amon Green, Roger Craig going way back. More recently, Amir Abdullah, Rex Burkhead. Boy, oh boy, they've had some fun backs to watch.
Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. Now comes the field goal unit. This will be a 43-yard attempt. And that one's straight down the middle.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? He's got it in the open. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
I'll tell you what, you're going to load up on this running game and you're going to leave your corners one-on-one. You better be ready when you take on Oklahoma. Think about all the receivers they've had over the years. Just off the top of my head, guys like CeeDee Lamb and Hollywood Brown, they get left one-on-one. They're going to make you pay for it. This receiver showing he's got the quicks to be able to win those one-on-one battles in soft hands. Good timing and a nice gain for the Sooners.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. It's a wide receiver screen. Well executed. He finds space and gets the first down yardage. This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the 2nd quarter. They're going to run it. Mack gets the carry.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Here's the handoff. It's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Quick completion to the tight end. They make the stop just short of the mark, where it's getting 4th down and inches. So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
Chris, they get the 3 points, but looking back at it, 4th and inches. Pretty conservative call there. I really thought they would have gone for it.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. The back's got it. He's past the marker and still going. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. It keeps the confidence of your offensive line up. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. And they'll use the ground game here. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. 1st and 10.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
He's into the end zone, but there is a marker on the play. Let's check that out.
Offside. Defense.
So the offense obviously declines that penalty in the defense, and the touchdown will stand. PAT makes it a 12-point lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Nebraska 17, Oklahoma 5.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. He's got it with room to run. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. The game moves the ball past the 40. Sets up another 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Caught by the receiver. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. The Sooners will crank up the tempo. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Oh, what a grab! They get the 3rd down conversion. 1st down now from the 37.
Well, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this 1st half.
Short pass finds the tight end. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Pass caught. 2nd down now. He hands it off from the gun. And that run produces a decent gain.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire 1st half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
And the field goal unit coming on the field now. And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Returner choosing to field this one. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Has the 1st down and more. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their 1st of the half. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Hood. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Defense is coming after him. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Defense brings him to the ground as the final seconds of the 1st half tick away. Miller's going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Huskers will kick this away to get the 2nd half going. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. The ground game ineffective in the 1st half. Let's see if they stay patient or look to open up with a pass game. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Hit just as he throws the ball.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. Offense ready to start this drive. handoff. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back to football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Dumps it down to the back. He's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. The Cornhuskers will send the punt team onto the field. He'll call for the fair catch here. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Trying to find some room. It's Walters. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss.
Well, here we are in the second half, and this run defense is living up to their billing as a top 10 run defense. This running back can't get anything going and is still yet to break 20 yards on the ground for the game.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Looking to set up a screen pass here. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield. The Sooners will send their punt team onto the field. We'll see what he can do with the return. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on return. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. They'll try a pass here. Catch made on the left side. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. And you set it down to the offense, 1st and 10. It's a shotgun run call. Gets the first and still running. Out of bounds after another big gain on the ground. This running game has been unstoppable today. The Cornhuskers are in the red zone. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Pop pass on the jet sweep. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Near the goal line. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with him.
And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Nebraska.
Well, I just love to see an offense finish off a drive. You get inside that 5-yard line, you've got to be able to pound the ball to the goal line and into the end zone. Great job to finish it off.
And he runs it into the end zone. That bumps it up to a 3-score game. So no return here. He takes in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. This group was coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? The ball is loose in the backfield. And the defense comes up with the football.
Man, when you get into this big a game on this kind of stage in the second half and you're trailing, you just cannot afford to put the ball on the ground. The defense is attacking, trying to get the ball out. They do. Ball's on the ground, and this could be the end of the game.
They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Now it's 2nd down here. And he'll set up to throw. Catch made on the out route. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line, the offense threatening here. And the Huskers looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And he's finally tackled at the 3. Defense getting pushed backwards. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Touchdown, Huskers! And their route is on.
we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback keeps the football. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
Makes the grab. It's Walters. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Receiver in motion now. They're going to run it here. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. A deep shot to the right. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th. And the Sooners will bring their punt team onto the field. Back out to punt for the 4th time today. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. Play action here on 1st down. Gets rid of it on the move. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the 3rd quarter. Booker, Nebraska has the lead here. He played 3 quarters with a chance to stay alive for the national championship. Let's check out the game summary here so far. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
That gain enough for a fresh set of downs, spotted at the 48. The Huskers will have 1st and 10 here. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Breaks loose at the 40. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it, big positive yards, and a 1st down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
And they'll stop him after a short gain. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Play action, looking to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11. The Cornhuskers are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time. So here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. It's an out route, the catch made. The gain is not enough for 1st down, so it brings up a 4th and short. The Cornhuskers will come to the line here looking to convert on 4th down. Trying for a 4th down completion. Grab near the sticks. It's good. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
39, Oklahoma.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. The receiver grabs it. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're down big, and now they're just hoping for that clock to run out.
Here comes the bunch formation. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
They make the stop, but a big play. Lose the ball to the red zone. In the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The